The crew's unwavering quest takes them to the fabled Chapel Vault, a secret room thought to hold priceless jewels or long-lost historical items in the most recent leaked episode of Oak Island's 12th season. But tragedy. The team is ready to go farther than ever before, using a huge steel casing and an enormous watertight chamber made to withstand the pressure and dangers of underground excavation, and lurks in the island's ancient defenses, ready to strike back with cutting-edge technology and resolve. With a diamond found on Lot 5, the search has been rocked by a finding that leaves more questions than answers and suggests a relationship to a powerful and wealthy person. Though history indicates that Oak Island does not readily reveal its secrets, possibilities include Whispers of the Knights, Temple of the Freemasons, and infamous pirates who may have long concealed their wealth. The team's advanced equipment may finally give them the advantage, as the excavation show that the artifact is made of lead and contains mercury and tin. The friends are perplexed by this discovery and debate several theories. The team hoped that this was only the beginning of solving the mystery, and were eager to follow any trails and learn more about the Mex's family as time ran out. Some people think Bacon buried treasures on Oak Island, possibly in a vault guarded by a unique element called mercury. Another theory holds that Sir Francis Bacon, a well-known figure from England in the 1600s, utilized mercury to preserve crucial documents. Another discovery is a lead cross that is 700 years old. As they continue their search, they find a large house and other old items, but the McGinnis Foundation, a special location protected by the government, makes the treasure hunt even more intriguing. From a distant place, a team racing against time finds a hidden door near an old home, possibly a secret basement. They also find an old fancy knife that they believe was a special piece of history. A group of geologists, led by geologist Terry, explored Oak Island with an emphasis on the history of each discovery. They found a secret tunnel that led to the Money Pit, where they discovered wooden walls that had been handmade a long time ago. The walls had old wood that had been cut with an axe, similar to the wood they had found elsewhere. The friends were thrilled about this discovery and believed they might be on the verge of discovering a famous flood tunnel, so they decided to lower a bucket into a deep hole to see what was below. Bill cautioned them to be cautious and bring the bucket slowly down in the hopes that it would reveal something amazing. As the bucket descended, they noticed old wood and wondered if it was worn out or believed may be older than the original discovery in 1795. Rick and Marty Lagena led a group to find the main flood tunnel that had kept the treasure hidden. They found big boards from an old shaft in the uplands area, but the treasure remained out of reach. When Gary Drayton joins the group in the war room, they learn of Eagle Canada's seismic scanning operation. They are thrilled about the possible breakthrough in their search for the treasure and are eager to discover more as the scanning process provides them with hints about what might be buried up to 300 feet below the island's surface. As the day goes on, the team's excitement increases as they approach their objective. Two new friends join the adventure with a superhero excavator to dig deep into the ground. Billy Gart, an expert with heavy equipment, is operating the excavator. The team is searching for hidden secrets beneath the island. Uncovering the legendary treasure that Oak Island is said to hold is the objective of the squad this time. During their exploration of Smith's Cave, they come across an empty spot at a height of precisely 90 feet. Within this space, they find an ancient, deteriorating ladder that vanishes into the shadows of a tunnel beneath the sea. They feel that this ladder is either a relic from previous hunters or a warning of a curse. According to the legends of the island, there is a chilling story about lives that were lost and the necessity of claiming the riches. As they continue to dig deeper, they discover a target bore hole with a comma of 111.5 comma, which they believe to be the key to the treasure. Marty, who had previously been there, finds an ancient ladder hand-carved by someone. The drill screams against the earth, inch by inch, biting through dirt rock, and whatever secrets lay below as they drill deeper, they find an open space with silence falling over the team they have just punched through into something. A chamber or tunnel. And it is unknown. What it is, they fill a tube with the unknown, which they believe is part of something bigger. They crack open the tube, finding gold in the wood. The team is on the right track and they map out 12 more boreholes, each one a 200 years in the hopes of finding the grand treasure that they are looking for. While some people believed that it was the work of ancient religious warriors who may have come to protect sacred places and fight in holy battles, The brothers have discovered small traces of gold in the water surrounding the island, which makes them excited once more. They believe that something significant is hidden on Oak Island, including pieces of wood, tools, coins, and a U-shaped structure that resembles old secret groups such as the Knights Templar. Additionally, they have discovered an old cross made of lead, which may be connected to the Knights Templar. Additional discoveries, such as old coins and tools, add to the mystery. As each season of exploration passes, the brothers continue to search every nook and cranny of the island using cutting-edge technology to look deep into the ground and underwater for clues. They discover more traces of gold in the waters of the island, which may be an indication that the treasure is close at hand, or that the island is playing a trick on them to lead them deeper into its mysteries. They intend to dig deeper than they ever have before, but they must exercise caution because the legend of the island had a lot of time. But when he was getting the next plant pad ready, he realized he didn't. As Parker dealt with the problems at El Dorado, everyone was left wondering if his unwavering determination would help him get through the tough times and find the gold stores that could make his mining project a success. Parker and Tyson were both involved in the El Dorado. Moving the wash plant at the El Dorado cut was a huge task that turned some important events in Tyson's life. They had everything they needed except time, because the process had to be done by a certain date. The due date for this job was Sunday, and if it was completed successfully, it would be able to stay alive. The plot jumbled up money problems, practical issues, and the almost constant search for the jackpot at Dominion into a mess of problems that needed to be carefully handled. The financial situation added another level of difficulty to the story. Alcatraz Island, once known for housing America's most dangerous criminals, is now a mystery and intrigue. The notorious institution, located on the remote Alcatraz Island in San Francisco Bay, California, served as a high-security federal prison from 1934 until its closure in 1963. Josh, an experienced FBI agent, embarks on a mission to uncover the mysterious past of Alcatraz, particularly the infamous prison break of 1962. Alcatraz gained notoriety for its harsh conditions, extreme isolation, and the widespread belief that it was impossible to escape due to its isolated location and the dangerous currents encircling the island. However, there were instances of prisoners attempting to break free, with the most renowned incident unfolding in 1962. 3 inmates, Frank Morris, brothers John, and Clarence Anglin, devised a plan to escape capture by creating rudimentary rafts and crafting lifelike dummy heads to deceive guards during routine bed checks. Despite their meticulous planning, the ultimate fate of these escapees remains wrapped in mystery, with speculation suggesting they met their demise by drowning in the frigid waters of the bay. The Alcatraz Federal Penitentiary stood tall and scary on Alcatraz Island, about 1.25 miles from the busy shores of San Francisco. It was like a fortress in the rough seas of the bay. At temperatures hovering around